Hello, besties. Welcome to another episode of Your New B.F.F. I'm your host, Sophie, and in this podcast, we chit-chat all about positivity, realness, and the journey to your highest self. After this episode, I want you to leave feeling inspired and high vibe. So let's tune in because I'm so excited you're here with me today. Hello, besties. Welcome back to another episode. We are on episode 46. OMG. And this episode, I'm so excited as always, you guys. This episode is going to be so fun. I hope you guys had a good 111 energy portal. I hope the vibes have been there for you and I hope things have been going smoothly. I hope you guys have been setting your intentions and brainstorming on all that you want to manifest and attract this year. Episode 45 was all about putting our intentions out there in the universe. We know the action steps. We got the routine. We got the rituals down. However, this mindset enlightenment that we're going to talk about today is going to make the process so much more fun for you guys because this is going to enhance your self-discovery and really help you engage with your authentic self. So this is definitely one of these manifestation hacks that I have been loving to use, besties, and especially when I'm starting to feel like a little bit dull or not as creative, or if my energy's just been feeling a little bit stagnant, if I've just been feeling a little bit going through the motions, or I just need a little bit of a reboot or motivational boost to get me back in flow, or even if I just want to get my creative juices flowing, because something about this practice is just really, really good on expressing our authentic self. So I'm so excited to jump into it with you guys. If you guys are new here, thank you for being here. Welcome to YNBFF Squad. I'm so excited that the universe has brought you to my podcast. So tune in. I hope you love it. I start each episode with a quote that's going to lead us into today's chit chat. And if you're a returning listener, thank you for being here. I hope this episode you get some value from it. So today's quote is going to be by Ken Poirot. Creativity is the tangible manifestation of an indulgent excursion through a higher state of transcendental consciousness. Besties, so in this process, I want you guys to have fun with the manifestation process, because manifesting and just this journey needs to be fun, right? We have to make it as fun as possible because we want our vibes and our energy to be high and fun. So this episode is all about making your experiences elevated, sophisticated, and basically about making your experiences just like bougie as fuck in the best way possible. So just hear me out because I want you guys to like be on my wavelength and catch my drift. So when we romanticize and pay attention to the details of our life and like in the daily things that we do, in the quote unquote mundane things that we do every day, when we romanticize and pay attention to these details, our life literally becomes a fucking movie. So for example, this past Black Friday, I splurged on some cute new workout clothes because for me, one of my biggest goals is fitness and wellness, right? So it's super important for me to carve out the energy to make sure that I prioritize a cute outfit, because I know that wearing a cute outfit is going to keep me in a good energetic state, getting the shit done that I need to do. So once we really set out our intentions, you guys, like once we have them all written down, it's not just about wishing on them. This is time. The next step is to take the action. We have to take action. And some of this action is going to feel like inspired action, meaning some of the action that we do is going to feel amazing and it's going to feel natural and it's going to feel aligned and you're going to feel high vibe, like hell yes, I'm ready to go get my workout in, and you're in alignment and feeling all these amazing things getting that task done. But there's equally going to be other times when these action steps are going to feel kind of like, oh my God, I have to get this done, even though I'm not in the mood. Or like, when you get back from a vacation and you have to get back into your routine and you're kind of like dreading it. We have all been there, right? And sometimes these types of actions are not going to feel like inspiring to do so. And for me, that could sometimes be like doing a clean out or organizing. So what I do is I make this a whole fucking experience. Like for me, cleaning out and tidying up sometimes can feel like, like a chore or like a task that I dread. So I intentionally make sure to make this a whole fucking vibe, you guys. Like, so that my frequency when I'm getting these things done is high. So what I do is I sage the house, I open the doors, and in my mind, I make it like this whole ritual. I tell myself that this is all a part of the manifestation process. A clean house and space is literally going to declutter your mind, and it's going to make your energy more clean, and it's quite literally going to make space in your energy for you to be able to have more clarity and attract more. So you are literally creating space. So I make this a whole different, I approach this task with a whole different mindset. And by adopting this perspective and behavior, bestie, it's really going to amplify your energy and make you so much more magnetic to your manifestations, because nobody, and I mean nobody, not even the universe, fucks with a negative Nancy, okay? So this mindset hack, has helped me so much to step into that boss bitch energy and get shit done, you guys. I am literally crossing things off my to-do list so much more, and I procrastinate way less since adopting this mindset hack. So episode 45 was all about writing our intentions and getting clear as fuck on that. When we are clear as fuck on our intentions, we know the steps that we got to take. So when we're taking the proper steps, it's important to not just go through those steps. It's important to not go through those steps just like on autopilot, without even just okay, I know I have to get my workout done. I know I have to eat healthy. I know I have to journal. Okay, I'm going to do my meditation. The energy that you're putting behind these action steps, it's everything. And this is what this episode is all about. The frequency of your desires, we shall say, is what you have to emit. Okay, so it's important when we're doing these action steps that we're emitting the frequency of our desires, because like attracts like. And if you're in the frequency of your desires for as long as you possibly can be, that is what's going to be most beneficial, because you are in a consistent state. You're in a consistent frequency of your desires. That is going to build a shit ton of momentum. So for me, the best way to harness this energy, it's a distinguished energy between your desires, right? So for me, the best way to harness this distinguished and powerful bad bitch energy is to really just sit in a grounded state of gratitude. And I sit in a state with myself and get grounded on my desires. I do a little meditation. You can do this whenever and wherever. And I envision my vision board and all the amazing desires I have in the forefront of my mind. And in the beginning, you guys, I always say, this is the process. If in the beginning it doesn't feel powerful for you, keep at it, because it has become now, it's going to become second nature to you the more you practice. And I envision my vision board at the forefront of my mind, and it's a little mini movie trailer. That's the best way I can describe it, while you're sitting in this meditation, and be really engaged with this. This is the secret to this, okay? You have to take it serious and be real into it. If you are getting started with this ritual, the shower, when you're in the shower, this is a great place to do this practice. Number one, it's gonna make you remember when to do this practice, because you're okay, I'm getting in the shower, I'm gonna do my visualization. But you can really just do this. Now I like to do it before the tasks that I have to do, right? Before I'm gonna take those intentional tasks that are going to put me closer to my desires. So for me, it's like before I even sit down and record this podcast, right? I like to envision, what are my goals for this podcast? What do I envision B.F.F becoming, right? And I have this whole ritual before. And it sounds like a big thing, but it's not. It could be a 2 to 5 minute meditation. As long as the frequency is there, you have to feel it. And that's why I say you have to be really engaged with this. And with all the things you've envisioned, continue to visualize that version of yourself, right? Continue to visualize it, what she does on a daily basis, how you think, how you act, how you speak, what are your habits, what are your beliefs. The more you play this trailer and the more you see different snippets of every time you're doing this practice, the more you are going to get aligned and the more you are going to be clearer on who that next level person is. And the more you think about how she acts and speaks, the habits, the behaviors, the routines, the energy of that person, act as if you are in that very moment in gratitude. So I say, like sit in that moment, feel the energy, feel the gratitude, act as if you're living that right now while you're envisioning that movie. And while you're doing that, give thanks, right? Like express gratitude for how far you've come and this version of yourself that you've already become. And that energy right there, that is the energy that we're talking about. That's the energy, besties, that I'm talking about, that you want to snap out of this visualization and move forward with. That's the frequency that I want you guys to do. That's the frequency that I want you guys to be putting out on your daily tasks, in your morning, in your evening routine, and throughout your day. That's the frequency that we want to give out to the universe when we are in the process of manifesting. Like when I tell you this episode is fucking gold, you guys, like the more that we get better at this, the more we are becoming in alignment with the universe. Because manifestation, contrary to what you see out there, is all about the process. Manifestation involves a transformative shift in mindset. So throughout the process, you're working on reshaping your thoughts, your beliefs, your attitudes. And this shift is essential for creating an environment that supports the realization of your desires. Manifestation is not just about this like mental practice. It's about involving and aligning your emotions and your frequency with your goals and the action steps that you have to take. So this process encourages you to connect your feelings associated with achieving those desires. Emotions play a crucial role in the manifestation journey. And throughout this process, it's going to lead you to self-discovery, personal growth, lessons. You're going to encounter challenges, obstacles, and all of this is going to give you insight and contribute to your process. So that's why it's so important to trust the process, trust the challenges. It's all a part of the plan. It's all a part of a greater plan. So the energy that you are putting out during this entire transformation is essential. We live in energy. The universe, our language between us and the universe is energy. So bring that energy we talked about into your everyday life. While you're making breakfast, while you're doing your chores, while you're editing your workload, while you're going for your workouts. Be mindful of the energy that you're putting behind your intentions, because this is what activates the intention. Okay, like the energy you are putting behind it is what's going to activate your intention. If you are wanting to manifest a relationship and you are going into dates and into the dating world with a bad attitude, not feeling worthy, feeling self-conscious, constantly putting men down, not feeling that, feeling that always talking about men ain't shit and that men ain't this and that men ain't that, you are like, literally, it's going to make it so much harder to find somebody and to manifest that, because that is the energy that you are putting out to the universe. This is such a fun ritual practice to start getting into, and honestly, besties, it's perfect for Sunday reset and the 11/11 portal and just for getting shit done in the right energy. Because when you're in the right energy, you're going to feel good doing those tasks, and you're going to want to keep doing those tasks that you know you have to be doing. So it's going to make things way better to stay consistent and procrastinate less. This energy of being grounded in gratitude, being in the present moment despite what's going on in your current reality, that energy is telling the universe that you are feeling grateful for your desires right now despite what's actually going on. And that right there is gratitude. You are literally transforming your playing fields because you are literally shifting into a new reality. So be intentional with your intentions. Don't just go through the motions. Be really in the present moment. Embody yourself in that frequency. As we navigate the journey ahead, besties, let's carry this awareness that our intentions are like cosmic contracts. And by infusing them with positive energy, trust, and gratitude, we're aligning ourselves with the infinite possibilities that the universe has to offer. Thank you for joining me in this short and punchy episode. I'm so excited to see if you guys love this podcast, and let me know if you start doing this practice. If you guys haven't already left a review, please do so because it helps the show so much. May your intentions be powerful, your journey purposeful, and your energy radiate positivity into the cosmos. And if you are new here, I end each episode with 3 affirmations. Use these affirmations to activate your actions and energy before doing your daily tasks. Positivity is my natural state, and I choose it in every moment. My mind is a powerful generator of positive thoughts, and I use this power to create a fulfilling life. Every day, in every way, I am becoming more and more full of positive energy. Besties, thank you so much for tuning into today's episode. Please go and follow over on the Instagram so we can chit chat and join the Bestie Squad. And I will see ya on next week's episode. Bye. Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of YN B.F.F. If you love what you heard, please support by following our podcast and leaving a stellar review. You can also follow my socials posted in the show notes. I am so excited to catch you in the next episode, and until then, stay feeling high, blessed, and divine, besties. Bye!